Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. Let's start as usual. So, every Monday we do the same thing. We look on higher time frame to see the location, to see what is happening, and then we go lower and lower until we find some setups, some levels. Morning. Okay, let's start as usual. So, Bitcoin weekly chart, you see this study here, pretty basic, pretty clear. You can see that on the daily basis is working. We are kind of close to the middle of the bearish year, and we are close to this support area. We'll have most probably a bounce pretty soon. I don't know, this week, next week, 4 weeks from now, no way to know. But you can see we are reaching the support. We are slowly completing the AB equals CD. For the moment, the market is ugly. We closed another week with red. I believe that will go straight down to 40k. No, I think we'll do the same like here. We'll bounce, we'll go back down. Will be ugly for people that don't know how to trade. Now, if you saw, they take money out of the beginner, just pushing the market, pumping the market a little bit. Everyone says, well, that's it, we'll go higher, and then they dump even lower. We don't play that game. We play the range game and we make money, but you saw what happened last night. Again, they pumped it a little bit. Everyone was believing the weekend pump, even if they didn't have any reason. And in the morning, boof, down. And they'll repeat that process over and over again until no more juice in that move, no more juice in tricking people that will go up or down. And then the ugly part will start. I don't know how many of you remember this area here when it was ugly to trade. The range was so thin, so small that not even day traders had enough volatility to play around. Anyway, I'm expecting a bounce somewhere in here. Probably after we SFU this level once more. If we'll SFU this level, we'll touch 61.8. You can see here 61.8. And then to do a bounce. How strong the bounce will be, I don't know. But we'll take what the market will give us. Indicators, on weekly basis, we don't have anything. We have a potential MACD divergence, potential one. Nothing on RSI, nothing on OBV. What we can observe here is that RSI is in the oversold area. People will say bounce. No. RSI in the oversold area means that the market is weak. If you see W's and bullish divergence in the oversold area, then yeah, you can see, well, something is off. But RSI just staying in or getting in the oversold area doesn't mean anything bullish here. So let's stay with the trend, people. Any clear bounce we can short on higher time frame. If you are a swing trader, you need to wait for a bounce to short. If you are a day trader, you can play long, short, as much as you want, as much the market allows you. Now, we know the target, 40k kind of in October. Let's wait and see what will happen. Still a couple of months to go until then. Ethereum, on the other hand, Ethereum is going, seems like wants to go to 1,500 and test that level. Pretty simple for me. Look at it. Wants to go back down. If you take the AB equals CD, AB, CD is pointing out in that direction, maybe even below 1,500. Vitalik is selling Ethereum. I don't understand why now and not at 4,000. But anyway, that's not my problem. What will be the next level on higher time frame to pay attention on Ethereum? I think this one, this SFU here, below 1,500. That's the level. Look left, an full SFU that level, maybe we'll get a bounce, maybe we'll get something. But you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of going down. If we'll bounce, unfortunately, a bounce, it's a shorting opportunity. On weekly chart, the bounce should be here in 2500. That will be the level I want to short. On lower time frame, of course, I could short even below $2,000, but that's a different story. It's a different game. Now, dominance. Well, I like the dominance because it's still weak. It's still below 60%. We'll have this year a nice altcoin season? Maybe. Let's wait and see what will happen. I'm a bit disappointed, a lot more. I'm disappointed about what altcoins did this cycle. They extracted the money in a different way. We'll have an altcoin season. Well, I don't know how strong will be, but my guess is we'll have something just to sell half on a double at least. And if I'll get risk-free on everything I have, well, I don't care. After that, it's okay. Even now, it's okay because I hedged short from the top, but that will be perfect to see altcoins going up, getting me in the risk-free position on every altcoins or most of them. And after that, well, if we'll keep pushing lower and lower, well, I could patiently wait for years. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. If you look at weekly chart, you'll see what I see here. Weakness, nothing strong enough to trigger anything. I see something nice here. You can see OBV bullish divergence confirmed already on weekly chart on OBV. Even if the market will push lower here at 0.025, this area is for hunting long ideas already. If we'll go back down here in the long reload zone, retesting 0.025, 26, and then making a W, we already have a sign from OBV. Well, the market is not as weak as you think. Nothing on RSI, nothing on MACD for the moment. So my thinking here, maybe a bit lower and then a W. You can even think about a daily W. You don't need to wait for a weekly W. Total market cap, well, pretty basic, people. We are back at $2 trillion and nothing we can do about it. We'll probably bounce around here. Look at what happened last time. Yeah, we'll bounce, we'll go up and down, but it's getting in that area, if you remember, in 2024 that, yeah, it was ugly to trade. Hopefully it will not be the case. Hopefully we'll make a nice W and bounce back, but I'm not looking left only when I like what I see. I'm looking left because I know that the market is usually working in the same patterns. So probably we'll have similar patterns with what we had in 2024. And if we look even more, you will see ugly. Total 3, similar. I consider that long reload zone is the key here. A bit lower and then some W's, and then we have a chance. Bitcoin on CME, you can see I have all the drawings here. Let's remove them a little bit. Well, we have the gap here, we have the gap here. I think this gap is closed already, but you can see it's not different from the classic one, pointing lower. The more we stay below 69, the uglier we'll get. Morning, Stefan. Morning. I said a couple of days ago that people closing and staying below 69 is not okay. I even posted on general chat. And if I go on 4-hour chart, you'll see what I was saying. Yeah. I put two scenarios out there. Straight down from here or bounce and going down. Well, look at it. Exactly at my level, motherfucker. And then dumped in the long reload zone. Now we have a dead cat bounce here. It's enough. Well, no. Actually, if you look left, people, on 4-hour chart, to be honest, I see some memes that confirmed, and now we have the dead cat bounce. It's just a dead cat bounce from the 61.8. So we had the dump, we had the pump, we front run 61.8, we bounced. Then we come back down here, we tested 61.8, and the market is just respecting that level on lower time frame. I think we'll go straight up. No. I need clear W's from now on, and I prefer W's here in the long reload zone, not above. Clear W's, a lot of consolidation, clear setups to think long here. Yeah, as a scalper, yeah, you saw this level here, you took a trade, you made some money, you closed the trade, okay, happy camper. But on 4-hour chart, we need clear W's, we need a lot of work to do. Okay, let's go back on weekly. Ethereum on weekly on CME charts, you can see the support. This is the support from, let's say, 2000 to 1000. Look left. I think the lower part of above to 1000 here, this is the area. You can see SFU of this level, SFU of this level. If you put the volume profile, you understand that we are at the POC, so we can play around here. I don't expect the market to go to the moon now. I expect the market to consolidate, maybe for more time, make a W, make something nice, and then to pump. Now, where is Lee? Where is the motherfucker Lee that said to buy Ethereum here? Where is Mr. Trump Jr. that said to buy Ethereum here? Remember? Now saying, well, if those guys are saying that, that means we should stay the fuck out. Yeah, we bought 2000, we sold 4000. I reloaded at 2500, this gap here. And I'll buy more when will be the case. But people, if you didn't put this in your journal, put it now. When you see motherfuckers like Lee, like Trump Jr., like other motherfuckers shilling Ethereum, they don't ever say the right thing. They are using the method in traditional market. They lie to the public directly in their face, saying that something will go up when they definitely know that will go down. They do that over and over again. They don't have shame, they don't have feelings, they don't have anything, they don't have character. They'll just go live and will say, well, this one is primed to go to the moon. And they are selling in that fucking moment. And if Lee bought Bitcoin on spot, be damn sure he hedged his portfolio. Anyway. It's up to you. I'm here just to blab away. YouTube, I'm blabbing away on YouTube. I'm not telling you what to do with your own money. Okay. So, let's go on ES a little bit. Weekly chart. Looks like it's trying to form a top here. Look at the divergence on RSI. Look at the divergence on MACD. Look at the divergence even on OBV. That's bad. We can SFU the highs. We can say yes, but I see weakness in indicators. That means we'll probably do an M sometime in the next couple of months and go down. Keep in mind, I'm talking about weekly chart. So we are trying to form a top here at 7,000. I know weekly chart is not tradable. It's not something you can trade. But if you remember, on daily, a stupid trader told you here, hedge your portfolio. If you are a traditional market trader, hedge your portfolio. Either you short ES, either you hedge with different methods. You have a lot of methods on traditional market. What will happen from now on? Well, I don't know. I think either will SFU and then we'll dump, either will EM out here and we'll go even lower. Let's see what will happen. Slow and steady. Gold. Well, gold, I think I should go on daily. It's better. Remember, some stupid trader told you AB equals CD here. Well, we are at 61.8. Now, from now on, every move higher could form an EM, and that will be something. I think we'll go to 78.6, yes, here, and then maybe we'll EM out. Or we can push an SFU once more. But we are in a short reload zone, people. Don't be the guy that is going buying physical gold here at the top. Remember the people buying exactly in the top? Don't be that guy. You can see we have some gaps here. Anyway, touching 61.8 was what was really probable to happen. From now on, we fall down from 61.8. Well, we respected the fib, and now we're going down. Looking what's happening in Mexico, what's happening in Iran, what's happening in multiple places, I think gold has a chance to push higher here, to pump a little bit. But it's not up to me. Morning, Alex. Morning, everyone. So, if you manage to get gold here or to play an AB equals CD to the upside, okay. I had a lower time frame. If you remember, an AB equals CD to the downside, that's off. That's done. It's stop loss hit on that one. Silver. My pattern was valid. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Unfortunately, not too many people managed to get this shoulder here. The thinking was good. Everything was clear. Shoulder, head, shoulder. We had divergence. We had everything, but was hard to get an entry here. Either you took the level directly, either if you waited for a W breakout and retest. No, we had a W, but no retest. And yeah, silver could push all the way up here to 109, 110, even SFU the all-time high. It's a good idea to buy silver at 86, $100? No. Not physical silver, not for investment. If you trade, you trade. But if you want to invest, I cannot tell you to invest now when, look at where we bought physical silver. Well, we can put the weekly chart so you'll see it better. Yeah. Me, Dalmudin, other old traders, we bought here. Some of us, we even bought here in this area. It is what it is. I bought my silver coins here. So I cannot recommend, well, go and buy it now. No, it's stupid. You need to wait. Not necessarily, well, the price will go down back to these levels, but you need to buy this consolidation, not the hype. Okay? Even if the consolidation will be here at $50, it's a different thing than to buy the exponential part of the chart. When the market is looking like this, then you can say, well, let's buy some coins. Until then, no. As a trader, you can fuck around. That's true. Okay. The other one, copper, you can see, formed ugly top, nothing to do, disappointing. I think we'll push lower. Gold versus silver, I don't see on weekly, I don't see a bottom. Yeah, we had a really nice bounce. Let's see what will happen. If we form a clear bottom, then I'll close what I still have from that silver long. But so far, I don't see it. I could see another round. It's probable to stop and form a bottom here in the long reload zone, but let's wait. A stupid trader told you a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, that I don't believe in this oil going down. The narrative with, well, we took Venezuela oil and yeah, we'll have cheap oil. Well, it doesn't work that way. And you can see. We'll push even higher to 100. Yeah, probably not straight up, but I think we'll go to 100, maybe even more. Who the fuck knows? So I'm not bearish on oil. I'm not trading oil either. I'm not trading traditional market, but what I see here doesn't look bearish to me. It's consolidating, slowing down here. If you put the chart and if you see the OBV and everything, you have to ignore this negative price action here. Anyway, if you want to find something nice on higher time frame, a trade, you have this LJ here, and you can see you have W is the other side. So DXY on weekly, we are in the long reload zone. We bounce from 95. We are in a range between 100 and 95. Yeah, I could push a bit lower, but it's a range for the moment. What happened with Bitcoin? Or what? I don't get it, Menace. Okay. Now, that's the overview. Higher time frame, we talked about what we expect, what should happen, what we have. We are in this year of going down, seems like. It is what it is, people. You know, if Bitcoin is dumping here, altcoins will have some dead cat bounces, but actually they'll go lower and lower and lower. Hopefully we'll have a mini altcoin season to still have on a double. Okay, economic calendar, nothing. Friday we have 27. We have a news, but I don't see important news this week. Yeah. Second impact, yeah, full of them, as usual. But high impact, I don't see anything. I see just Friday, PPI, and that's it. So that could be nice for us to trade without worrying about news, about events. Okay, so we can go on lower time frame to see what we have. People, how many winning trades we had here on Ethereum last week? We discussed here about playing the range, playing the Monday range, playing the range game. We made a lot of money. I deleted the trades. They are done. I don't need to brag about them to see them all the time. I want to have a clear chart, clean one to be able to trade. But we made really nice money just trading this range. If you remember, I focused last week mostly on Ethereum. Why? Well, when my humble opinion was moving a bit better than Bitcoin. And I managed to make nice money. For me, honestly, was one of the good weeks. Made nice money, more than usual. Nice life to live with that profit. And people playing the, breakout, break out, break up, break down. And I play the range like a motherfucker here. Yeah? Up, down, let's make money. To be honest, even last night, before I got to sleep, I saw the market here, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I realized that will dump, but I said the sleep is more important for me. So I prefer to stay flat. I saw that the market is dropping. I saw that after we opened the week, we closed the weekly candle. Was obvious to me that any bounce is a reason to short, but I didn't want to fuck around. I just want to sleep like a baby, and I did. Now I could trade, but was pretty obvious. Well, soon enough, couple of two people, you'll learn about range above the range or range below the range. Let me show you something nice. This is the Monday range from previous week, no? Before we have the next Monday range, we can do something like this. We clone this one, and you do something like this. Do you see something nice? Do you see something well respected here? Couple people, you'll learn when you'll have the next live with me. You'll learn about trading in the range. Yeah, so you don't need, well, here is downtrend. Yeah, okay, it's going down, but I don't need to trade the downtrend. I have this range, is well respected. I see this accepting below. I clone the range and I put below, and the levels will be respected. Look at it. Just look at the motherfucker where we stopped. And people say that trading is hard. Well, no, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. But you have to know how to trade in a range. Well, simple. Simple, Andre. All the Capua 2 people know this. Yeah. Every round I explain them how to trade the range and how easy it is to trade in the range and how I'm able to make money in any kind of range, in any kind of market, even if it's pumping. Now it's dumping, but even if you flip the chart, yeah, you'll see that in an uptrend you can do the same. Well, I have this range, we accept it back above. Let's clone the range and you'll see, well, where is probable to stop? Well, here. The market is symmetric and is nice to trade if you know what you are doing. And I could see, you can do the same with different ranges and you'll see the same thing. But that's for other time. Now, what we can do here. An SFU level, we are in the long reload zone. I like it. Yeah, Ethereum has a long reload zone. But do you see any clear double here? On 1 hour, yes. Maybe you can take this one, but let's see. So, what do we need for a general setup? Well, do we need a location? Yeah, we have it. Do we need bullish divergence? Yeah, we don't have it. We don't have anything. So, I'm not thinking that, well, this is enough, this double. You know, I think sideways and then up, maybe. Because this move was so violent, the sentiment is so bad that this could transform in a pump a little bit here, M out, and transform in an aggressive AB equals D to the downside. It's Monday, people, so it's Monday. Wait, AB equals CD. If we bounce a little bit more here, AB equals D will pinpoint here, 1.8. Huh? Something like this. Something like this. Actually, not that. This one. Okay, well, we will bounce a little bit more here to close the fair value gap. And you can see. Down, up, maybe an M here on lower time frame, and then down again. So I'm not too aggressive on hunting long ideas or doing anything. If tomorrow I'll have the Monday range, then I know what to do. I have 2 levels to think about. If we'll accept above or below some levels, I'll know what to do. Today it's mostly, well, we dumped. Yeah, it's a dead cat bounce. Aggressive way of thinking is AB, bounce, CD. We'll see. So that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on 1 hour. Let's see what we have here. We made money on Bitcoin also. We cannot complain about Bitcoin, but Ethereum was a bit better. Yeah. If you remember, someone said to short this, to take this shark. Well, this shark hit 3.7, almost 4 to 1. We had multiple opportunities to short. Like I said, I saw the market here trying to bounce, but not enough strength. We opened the daily candle and I saw weakness here, but sleep was more important for me. When I was opened the chart in the morning, I said, fuck it. But I have time to make money. Okay, what we did here, we broke the structure here. We took this level and we accept below it. I consider this a dead cat bounce, people. I don't know if you like it or not. It's not up to me. It's not my business. This is not valid anymore. Let's do something like this. We rejected from 61.8. It's enough? No. Dead cat bounce, maybe even 67 and then dump again. I want long reload zone. I want clear location. I want clear bullish divergence, and I want clear structure, clear W's. Dead cat bounce doesn't impress me here at 61.8. Yeah, if you work with FIB like we do, you'll understand that market is just respecting the 61.8. Sometimes the bounce is strong enough to get at 1 to 1. Sometimes you get a really nice bounce, but Are these market conditions to play good for playing the mountain man? I don't think so. So I consider this just a dead cat bounce. Okay, we can bounce even more, and then we'll aim out and continue lower. That's classic thinking for me. In the long reload zone here, maybe I'll play something. Similar with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, we can assume the same range, no? Take this one, we clone this one, and we do something like this. There you go. Coincidence. Market is hard to trade. Yeah, it is if you are waiting for breakouts every fucking moment. And you think that the market doesn't have anything to do than to stay in a trend all the time. But if you see that the market is staying 80% of the time in a range and then is moving to the next level or below that level and then is ranging again, how many people showed you? You are crypto traders, most of you. How many people showed you how simple it is? Well, you take the range, it's respected, yeah. Take the range, accepts below, well, let's play the other range. And look at it, where we stopped. Simple. Now, where we are here in the middle of the next range, no? Stop fucking around, don't touch it. We'll probably reject from this level. Too much winning again, Stefan? Well, I just told you that I see a top forming on ES earlier in the. We'll see. We can SFU once more if we're lucky, and give us another opportunity to short on ES. But anyway, we'll wait and see. I'm not trading traditional market, so just confluence. Why I'm looking so intensely at ES? Because you saw that we don't actually trade Bitcoin and crypto. We are trading ES in a weird way. Now, we had last week range. Now we have a range below is respected. What will be even better for us is to wait until tomorrow to have the next Monday range. Yeah, this week range. Then we'll play. Someone tried to play this SFU. Well, get risk free if you did. I didn't trade it. I prefer to wait, people. Yeah, okay, we can bounce a little bit more. This candle needs a retest. We know that. But is just a dead cat bounce? Most probably. Now, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Shitcoins. People, I don't want to hear about shitcoins. Either you show me daily Ws, either you don't speak about shitcoins. No request, no nothing. Yeah? I told everyone multiple times, I'm saying again, wait for daily Ws. Don't fuck around with shitcoins. Don't go and, well, they are cheap. Yeah, they are cheap now, could go even cheaper tomorrow. Until you'll have double bottoms, until you'll have reversals, don't fucking touch them. You want to buy, to be aggressive on altcoins when the market is pumping, when Bitcoin is strong, when Ethereum is strong. And you saw that not even then they didn't perform properly. Now that Bitcoin is slowly going down and it's in a downtrend, Ethereum the same, you go and buy shitcoins because they are cheap. You don't wait for daily Ws? Well, go ahead. I think I didn't post a trade on premium on swing trading from months. Why? I don't see setups there. To post setups for people to lose money is not my intention. I told you multiple times, stay out, let's wait for those setups, and we don't have setups, we don't play. Even if we need to stay months on the sidelines. It's simple as that. We are here to make money, not to open trades. So again, stop fucking around with altcoins. I was hoping for 80 cents, but we needed 7 CZs to play in Aster. There are only 6, so probably that's why we didn't manage to get at 80 cents. That was my hedge level. You can see we had an alarm here, I have an alarm here. If we'll pump here and I'll see weakness, I'll be more than happy to hedge my spot portfolio. Yeah, Aster, it's probably something that will succeed next season. And when the market will recover, probably Aster will pump. Even if it will be the pump for CZ to exit, but this one will pump. But not now. This is a V bottom, people. V bottom needs retest. Let's wait and see. Hype. I told you don't fuck around with this one because needs to come back down in the long reload zone. Here at 36, everyone was bullish. Hype is different. Hype is strong. Yeah. Look at how strong it is now. Look how many M's we have. People, I'm not here. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your own money. It's up to you. If you wanted to buy Aster here at $37, $36, go ahead. It's up to you. I'm just telling you my 2 cents. Look at support, long reload zone. Let's see if this support will hold. If not, we'll accept below $20 and I think we'll accept below $20 if this scenario with Bitcoin 40K in October. Probably will be low, a lot lower than $20 on hype. But not now. Now I'm waiting for a setup here in the long reload zone. If you don't see clear W's, you don't trade. Solana. Well, classic. Range going sideways. We can take this low, of course. We can go to $50, of course. We can go to $30, of course we can. I have a lot of Solana, yeah. Luckily, I have the hedge on Bitcoin from the top. Otherwise, it will be painful. I have too much Solana and it's not looking too great. My escape was that short on Bitcoin. That's why I'm so peaceful and I don't care too much about, well, it's going down. So what? I'll make money. Without that hedge, yeah, that's painful. That's ugly. Anyway, no W, no trade here. Yes, on lower time frame, let's go on 1 hour. That's why is. What do we have here? Well, we have the Monday range. We SFU'd once, twice. We pumped here. Now we are trying to bounce, but I don't know if we'll accept above this level. I think we'll reject and we'll push in the long reload zone. My 2 cents. Maybe I'm wrong. Who the fuck knows? I'm not trading this one. I'm just looking at it for confluence with crypto. But I think we'll reject pretty soon. It's bouncing. We'll reject and we'll dump in the long reload zone. And then we need to reassess. You can see some liquidity here. Okay, if you remember about this trade on 4-hour chart, that's gone. Was a paper trade for me. AB equals D to the downside is not valid anymore. We SFU that level. Trading gold Monday morning, I don't think it's a good idea. If you put this level here, only what we have here, I think. Let's do something like this. You can see 61.8. Yeah, we can push higher, but we are in short reload zone already. Don't be too aggressive here, hunting long ideas. Silver, I told you about shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, we did a W on 4-hour chart, but ugly and small and nothing, no retest. That's why I'm telling you over and over again, on lower time frame, silver is damn dangerous. I'm not trade. I didn't attempt to trade this one. I have the bigger time frame trade. Yeah, at the end of the next cycle, crypto. That was a privacy coins narrative. It's end of the move usually. And when you see privacy coins pumping, you have to be scared, protect your capital, and do some things. I know a guy that said that publicly in live streams. Said, well, privacy usually is not good. Seeing privacy coins pumping, I hate privacy coins. It's not a good idea. I know someone, but I don't know if you know the guy that said that. Zach pumping, Monero pumping, and I said, well, don't chase those ones. It's not a good idea. Let's just at least not chase. I didn't play the Monero, but I made nice money with Zach. Yeah, exactly, Dave. Was a stupid trader, yeah, indeed. Made nice money with Zach. Could take years until the narrative will come back. There you go. There you go. That's Zach. Here I told you, well, okay, it's aggressive. It still has some juice in it. Let's long. And here I said, well, fuck it, it's enough. Let's short. And look at it. What was the target here? 180. What the level we touched and we bounced from? Doesn't get better than that? A trader to tell you here in the top, let's take this trade and the final target is here? I don't know. A stupid trader can do that. A stupid trader did that. Anyway. If I put daily. You see anything special? No. What do you need for the next season to happen? Yeah, we can bounce here. Okay, we can. What do you need? How much time do we took to do this move? Well, let's say June 22, September 25. Just 3 years now. So yeah, you get the idea how much time will take to do another pump. Sorry, people. It's not up to me. I warned you. I told you don't chase. I told you that privacy are usually a top sign. People exiting, not so honest people, or even honest people who say, well, fuck it, I want to exit, and I want to exit with true privacy coins, so I could. Yeah, so not everyone will know what is my portfolio, what is my address, how much money I have, and everything. So yeah, that's why you saw that. Exit wasn't the beginning of the move, was the end of the move. Well, it is what it is. Okay, silver here. I don't think it's a good idea to trade silver here. It's a middle of nowhere. If you manage to get, if you remember I said hand double is here. If you manage to get a double there, okay. If not, too late. So that's my overview. That's my lower time frame thinking. That's my thinking about the news. Not too many things left to say here. You can see we as a feud and we are bouncing now. Is the bounce strong? Well, let's see how strong it is. The problem I have is that this candle needs a retest, and when that retest will be over, watch out. Monday, I'll repeat, people, Monday is not for trading. Monday is to wait to see some levels, to plan, to see the higher time frame, wait for the Tuesday levels. Yeah? Monday low, Monday high. Let the big players play their cards, and then you will see some levels. You have more information. You as a retail trader, you have that advantage. One of the biggest advantage of retail traders is to stay the fuck out. Yeah, our position sizes allow us to stay out. Our position sizes allow us to get the fuck out pretty fast. But people don't even know that this is an advantage. A market maker doesn't have that privilege. A big player doesn't have that privilege to enter and exit the market when the fuck he wants. No, he has a big position size. He needs to manipulate a little bit the market in a liquidity area so he can fill his position. Me as day trader on small fish, I'm in and out without a market even be bothered by me. That's an advantage. I could sit here until I'll see the level. When I'll see the level or I see the setup, I enter, I made money, get the fuck out. I enter, I see that the big money have other plans, get the fuck out. Take the stop loss, next boss. But that's a retail advantage, yeah? In and out really fast at any moment in time. And most of the people don't know that. And most of the people, they feel the need to stay in the market all the time. Why? Ask yourself, why do you want to be in the market all day long? When you can enter, snipe an entry, make some money, get the fuck out. Stay on the sidelines for the next couple of hours, days, until you find the next setup. Enter, exit really fast, next boss. Okay. We closed all the registration for Capo 1 and Capo 2. Don't DM me anymore because we are in the middle of everything. Yeah. We had the introduction part, we had the overview part, we had the risk management part. Now we are in the middle of the program. We don't accept any new people. If I have to decide with Stefan if we'll do another round this year. If not, next year. Who the fuck knows? But it's too early for us to say that. Slow and steady. This is the perfect environment to learn how to trade. Yeah? Not the easy mode. Up only where enthusiastic, well, I'm a trader. I could do whatever I want. I'm the best trader ever. No. It was hard to teach people then how to trade. Now, more realistic market, okay, a lot harder to trade. Yeah, I could teach them. They'll see that it's not easy. They'll put time and effort to learn. It's hard to tell someone wait for a setup when he's buying and he's making money anyway. But now they see, well, it's not easy. Well, if you have questions, people, please type in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer. Requests. I don't see the point of requests when altcoins are looking similar. When Bitcoin, I talked about Bitcoin, I talked about Ethereum. Traditional market, not my thing. Yeah, probably. But the problem is, Mircea, with Capua, it takes time and effort from my part, from Stefan part. It's acceptable, but we worked our asses in the last 3 years without pauses, without anything. And I don't know if we want to do one more. Because it's not. Being day in and day out here all day long is not so easy. Maybe looks easy, but it's not. People that are here from the beginning know that I love to be consistent. I'm here at the same hour, same day, doing the same thing over and over again, over and over again. I know that's the key to success. I know that that's the holy grail of making money, but I cannot continue that forever. same request from the same guy. Just for amusement, okay. What do you want to see here? What I could tell you about dusk here? Please tell me what I could tell you about dusk here. You see any W? No. Good location? Maybe. Show me daily W. Show me something. No. You are locked in a position? I bet you are. You are underwater? Probably you are. You bought the top or somewhere in here and now you want to know if it will bounce pretty fast. The bad news is this. This is the bad news. Pump, dump, consolidation. Pump, dump, long consolidation. Pump, dump, long consolidation. Pump, dump, acceptable consolidation. Pump, dump, long consolidation, most probably, with as a few of the lows really in the books, probable to do this. Well, if you made it risk-free here, you'll see 0.05 soon enough, probably. If you didn't took any profit here, that's bad. I don't know what to tell you. Usually you saw, just look at the chart, it's simple. Pump, dump, long consolidation. It's that simple. So we'll touch 5 cents again, your entry? Yes, most probably. Even below that level. When? I don't know. Could bounce before that? Yes. But that's the reason I don't want to touch altcoins now. Pump, dump, well, okay. Consolidate, give me W's, and then we'll think about. I'll select a couple of altcoins to play. Until then, no, thank you. So if you'll ask me next week, I'll give you the same answer. You come on. Let's stop doing that, okay? You'll manage to piss me off asking the same question over and over again, and I'll kick you out. Now, altcoins are looking the same. I don't see any point to do what? Wait weeks for a W? Well, let's wait for those Ws. I'm scanning the market at least 2 times a week to see if it's something changed, if any altcoins it's stronger than the rest. I don't see anything special. Staying and focusing on lower time frame altcoins, I don't think is the solution for us. If you want to be day trader, okay, let's trade Bitcoin, let's trade Ethereum. Okay, you don't like Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's trade traditional market. But trading shitcoins is the best solution for me? No. Well, slow and steady, people. Slow and steady. It's Monday. Every Friday, I'm telling you the same fucking thing. Weekend is not for trading. Weekend is for family, relaxing, and other things. And every weekend, I have the same problem. I have to repeat the message because some people want to trade. And they are losing money in the weekend. Yeah. Every Monday, I have to say the same fucking thing. Stay the fuck out. Wait for Monday high, Monday low. So wait until Tuesday morning. And people insist to play in the before that. Yeah, I could find some levels, and you'll see me. If I see something special, I'll post. You'll see Stefan being able to play before we have the Monday high and Monday low. Sometimes when we have reasons. But usually we stay flat. If you don't want to do that, okay, go ahead, it's your money. Well, people, let's do a shorter version of this live stream. Let's not stay 1 full hour. I think 55 minutes is more than enough. I don't think we need to scan any altcoins. Dead cat bounce, maybe push here 67. Probably will push back down this week in the long reload zone. But the best scenario is to wait for the Monday high and Monday low. If you clone this range from previous week and you put it here, you'll see that you are in the middle of the Monday of the range. I don't suggest you to trade. If it's pumping a bit higher, I'll try to hunt some short ideas. That being said, people, if you want to be a day trader, stay close. If you want to join our Discord, be damn serious when you are applying for our Discord. We don't accept too many people. Last week, we just removed 70% of the people on Discord. So you understand that we are serious about consistency, about keeping the real people, the people that really want to learn From 2,300 people, we managed to get 750. Simple as that. The rest of them, they didn't put the time and effort to get verified in more than 1 month. So why the fuck I should keep them in our Discord? Out. Smaller server, better consistency, a lot easier to navigate. I don't need stupid questions. I need a community that is evolving, that is growing. We are in a bear market. Everyone is saying, well, now we are in a bear market. Well, we know that. But this is an environment where you want to clean the noise, you want to focus on quality. If you want to survive and if you want to thrive in a bear market environment, you need to focus on lower time frame. You need to focus on people that they put the time and effort to learn. And I'm just doing that. I did it last cycle. I grow the community in the bear market, in the middle of the fucking bear market, and I'll do it again. But that doesn't mean 7,000 or 10,000 people in Discord and 90% of them inactive. Because at some point in time, they got curious to get in Crypto Traders Arena and they never even read the messages. No, thank you. That's not a community. That's tricking ourselves that we are a big community. And I don't want to do that. You know that I said multiple times, I'll say it again. We don't intend to be the biggest, but the best. To be the best in trading, you need some qualities. You need to be consistent. Well, I'm starting to rant again, and that's not good because I'll make this live stream even longer, and it's not the case. You know my opinion about Bitcoin, about Ethereum, about the traditional market. See you in the next live stream, people. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the repost if you want. If you don't like this video, this live stream, please hit the dislike 2 times. Yeah, necessarily 2 times. Okay. See you in the next one. Tomorrow it's free for everyone, if you remember. It's Tuesday. So I'll do the daily crypto plan for public. Stefan will do the day trading with Stefan for public. New York session is open for the entire Discord community. Yeah. It's an opportunity that every week you'll learn something new. You can ask your questions. You can evolve. You can become better. Okay. See you next time, people. Bye-bye.